Hey everybody, welcome back to the Not Garage. We're headed to California and we thought we'd bring you along for the short trip, kind of show you where we're going and what we're doing, and if you guys want to kind of follow along and try this out, it's a nice cheap getaway. We got some pretty good prices on things and it'll just be nice to get away and kind of relax, get away from normal life. We're headed out to the Salt Lake International Airport and we're gonna fly
to Long Beach.
Yeah, we're gonna fly to Long Beach. I have to ask the planner. She's my planner.
Yes.
So she comes at a good rate too, so you know. I tip her. And we're gonna stay at a condo there.
Yep.
And we are driving ourselves out to the airport, so we're gonna leave our car for 4 days at the parking out there, and it's economy parking. It worked out to be about 12 bucks a day.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I think it was
like $52 for 4 nights.
Yeah.
Plus like a half day.
So not too bad. And we'll get on the plane, fly in, and we'll bring you guys along. I think we got our tickets relatively cheap.
Yeah, it was $326 for 2 of us.
Round trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing we're doing also, we're not checking any bags. We brought carry-on, so as long as they're 22 inches tall and no wider than 14.9 inches, you can carry those onto the plane and avoid those baggage fees when you have to check a bag. So we'll see how this turns out. Susie has some surprises planned for some little excursions while we're out there, and it'll be fun. So stick with us and we'll bring you along. So we've made it to this humongous parking lot, as you guys can see, and there's a bunch of little kiosks where you can wait for a shuttle bus to pick you up. So park as close to one of those as you can, and then you'll get a ride and dropped off right at the front door. This parking lot is huge, so it's going to be important that you take a picture of the sign that marks the lane that you're parked in so you can remember where to get dropped off. All right, here we go. We are parked in D17, which is basically in China. It's really, really far away. And we'll go find ourselves a kiosk to wait at. All right, we made it. We are on the shuttle bus and headed to the airport. All right, everybody. Well, we decided to sit down, have some food. We're at the Blue Iguana in the airport. It's an original restaurant that's downtown. It's family owned. They have a Blue Iguana and a Red Iguana downtown in Salt Lake City. So this is a little branch off of that. It's kind of cool that they're in the airport. We're going to enjoy some of their food.
All right, love. Let's take a look. Killer nachos. Burritos. Ooh, that looks delicious.
Enchilada and killer nachos. Well, we made it on the plane. So we're gonna get this flight going. We'll get back to you once we land in California. You know, as Susie and I were driving into the airport today, we were realizing that This is the first time that her and I have been able to travel alone and go somewhere like this in almost 21 years. Kind of crazy how fast time flies, but since then we've spent most of our vacation time doing family things, taking the boys everywhere. And while that's always a great time and we've absolutely loved doing that as a family, it's very important that you get to spend time alone with your partner. And we didn't even realize how long it had been. So this is going to be very nice for us just to have some downtime, be alone, no distractions, and just kind of spend time reconnecting. We really need that. All right, everybody, we have landed and we've made it to Long Beach, and we are headed to our rental. We're gonna go get checked in, so stay with us. We'll show you the road along the way. Maybe it's just because it's new to me, but driving around Long Beach is filled with beautiful views almost every direction that we drive. So pretty out here. I love the architecture, I love the weather. So nice. All right, everybody. Well, we came down to Shoreline Village. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been out here, but a lot of really cool shops, a whole circle, a whole block. We're gonna walk around and kind of get some footage of them, and then we're gonna find a place to eat dinner.
Yep, right on the waterfront somewhere. It'll be fun.
Yep. So the Shoreline Village is located here in Long Beach, and it's a waterfront shopping, dining, and entertainment center that overlooks the harbor here. This place is filled with a bunch of unique specialty shops offering places to buy souvenirs, shirts, hats, and handcrafted art. There's a lot to look at here. As you can see, Susie's already enjoying the shopping and probably set me back about $100 by the time we left that night. Along with all the fun shopping you can do along here, there's a lot of waterfront restaurants located here. Everything from casual snack and hamburger type shops all the way to fine dining at Parker's Lighthouse. And there's another place called the Yard House, which is where we're going to stop and eat tonight. As far as entertainment goes, there's a lot of fun to do with the kids and the families here. The Pelican Pier Pavilion has arcade games and an old carousel the kids can play around on. There's also bicycles that you can rent, and you can even go as far as renting some jet skis and getting out on the water if you'd like. And there's several boat tours that leave from here, the glass bottom boat, as well as the whale watching tour that you can join in on. And if you show up on the right night, you can catch a live band here at the Shoreline Village Pavilion. We were able to hear some really good bands there while we stayed for the 4 days. Also, don't forget to take a few minutes and enjoy the beautiful sunsets along the Shoreline Village. With all the beautiful boats and the water, the weather was perfect, and that was a pretty one. This is one of our new favorite restaurants, and we'll be visiting this place pretty much every time we visit Long Beach, for sure. If you guys do visit this place and the weather's anything like it was tonight, be sure to sit outdoors. We highly recommend the outdoor seating, especially as the evening comes to an end and those beautiful sunsets come on. All right, so we decided to sit down at a place called the Yard House, and we're gonna have some good food. I'll show you guys the menu. This place has a very diverse menu. Prices seem a little bit up there, but you're paying for the ambiance and the seating and the beautiful area that you're in as well. But the food was amazing. I went ahead and ordered the ribeye steak, and Susie ordered the lettuce wraps, and we shared a little bit of each. They both tasted fantastic. Look how beautiful this place just lights up after the sun sets around here. It kind of takes on a whole new energy. You can still hear a lot of the people in the crowd out moving around, enjoying food and shopping. It's a beautiful night, and what a way to spend it with my wife. We're gonna wrap this thing up, and we're gonna head back to the condo and get to bed. We got another fun day planned for tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. Day 2 on our vacation getaway. We're waking up this morning to about 68 degrees. It's going to be a high of 77, so it's going to be perfect. We got a morning coffee. We're going to go walk down to the beach. Our condo here is just about 2 blocks from the beach, so come along with us. We got a really fun day planned. I'll tell you about it in a little bit, but come walk with us.
All right, come on. The morning stroll through this neighborhood felt really nice. And again, look how pretty it is, all the vegetation and the trees. So cool to see that. We spotted an old Ford.
We gotta stop and look.
Camper special. Heck yeah. You know, it's been really nice. Where we're staying in this condo is only about a block or so away from the beach. And so these are the kind of views that we could look at every morning if we lived here. What a nice little walk. Temperatures are perfect, the weather was perfect, and you get to see all of this within a block of where you're at. How about that? So we're down here having coffee in California, and it's a beautiful morning. Honestly, it feels great.
Walking down to the water now. I'm going to put my feet in for a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice sandy beaches.
What a different lifestyle out here, you know? We see everybody out here in the mornings, and they're all jogging and running, and riding bikes, roller skating, roller blading. Makes you wonder how different it would be, you know, if we had been out here.
Yeah, we did out here.
But it's definitely cool. I like it. So this beach, just down from our condo, is more of a chill beach. You can just kind of relax, enjoy the sun, hear the waves crashing, feel the breeze. You can also ride bikes down the trail. You can run and jog along that trail. And it seems like families mostly come here with littler kids and just want to get in and kind of wade around in the water. This is not a beach where you're going to do any bodyboarding or surfing or anything like that. So it doesn't seem like it's as crowded either. So come out and enjoy it. It's nice. Just take in some sun. All right, all we got to do is walk up this staircase, and it's about a block to our condo. So this staircase is something. It is straight up and down.
Well, it's a nice shortcut. It takes us 10 minutes to walk down here. Definitely a leg workout.
Now we're headed out for Susie's first surprise of the day. By the way, any of you visiting here definitely got to stop by this Aquarium of the Pacific. We took our family there last year and it was wonderful. This place is really cool and it's huge inside.
Alright guys, so step one on our day, I booked us whale watching and dolphin cruise on Harbor Breeze. So we're coming up to our dock here in just a minute. So pretty reasonable, only $45 a person for a 2.5-hour whale watching dolphin cruise. So this should be a lot of fun. There she is right in front of us.
Decided to go eat while we wait for our tour.
Come on, Love, get in here. Hi, welcome.
Since we had about an hour and a half until our cruise started, we decided to go sit down at this little restaurant called Hooters. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I've heard the food is great, so that's why we went there.
Local Hooters, so we're here. We just ordered us some nice drinks. We've got a hurricane and a Hooter egg punch. And we're gonna share a Philly cheesesteak with some waffle fries.
Any of you that might be trying to take this little cruise, we've heard the best seating's at the very front of the boat. Seems to be the most popular place to sit for this ride. The relaxing ride as we pull out of this harbor is beautiful. I mean, just the surroundings is fun to look at. It was pretty neat to get out and experience this dolphin and whale watching tour. In this situation today, we only saw dolphins. We didn't get to see any whales, but we saw hundreds of dolphins. I've never seen that many. I've been on a tour like this before a long time ago, and we had trouble actually finding a group of dolphins like this. But I mean, they were everywhere, and they were funny because they like to follow the ship around. I'm pretty sure they were dropping bait into the water to keep them on the hook, so to speak. For those of you that may have trouble getting your sea legs under you, you might want to sit in the cabin. It's a lot more comfortable and relaxing, no wind, a lot less noise. As we return back to shore, you get to see a different perspective and looking back at the beach and all the hotels. You can see the Queen Mary here off to the left of our ship. Definitely a pretty view. All right, everybody. Well, we're gonna go into this hat place.
Yeah.
It's literally called Hats, and we're gonna try on some hats. All right, so we're in the hat factory. Check this out. I got my Peaky Blinders.
Here, let's put this one on. That doesn't wind out on you. Oh, I've got Jason's hat on. How about an Indiana Jones or something?
Right, Indiana Jones. Nice. I'm bald, but I don't need that kind of hat.
This is actual Indiana Jones hat.
There we go. A little Indiana Jones.
Oh, God.
What do you think? I got me pot of gold. I got me pot of gold. Come over here. Hey, how you doing? Look at hey, yeah, this is what we're doing right here, right here. Okay.
You're 7 3/4 on a baseball.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You look good in the long
Oh,
shirt.
yeah.
You actually don't look bad in
Yep.
that. Okay.
Hello. I think we're investigating a crime. I would say the suspect is that way. Hey, what about this one? Look at that. All right. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is definitely 1930s. All about it.
How about this? How about this one?
Susie's such a natural beauty that pretty much every one of these hats looks good on her. I don't know how she does it. I don't have that same kind of luck. There you go. That's cute. This Lovelocks fence is inspired by the Lovelocks in Paris. It's to symbolize the love between a couple and their connection with one another. It's encouraged for couples to get a small lock and place it on the fence to symbolize that connection forever. Next, we decide to stop in and grab a bite to eat at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company restaurant. This restaurant opened in 1996, and it's inspired by the movie Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, of course, had a long-standing friendship with his military buddy, Bubba Blue. There's a lot of cool movie collectibles and art on the walls, along with a bunch of Forrest Gump trivia. The food menu had plenty of things to choose from for everybody in the family. We got the clam chowder. We're gonna share that and try it out first. Then Susie ordered the coconut shrimp meal, and I of course went with the jambalaya. by the way. That's how it's spelled on the menu. Hey everybody, well, we're back. It's day 3 and we are now out here in Alamitos Bay, and we're gonna stop and check out a whole bunch of vendors that are back here in the background. We're actually on our way to Huntington Beach when we saw all this fun activity going on. Decided to stop and check it out. And by we, I mean this girl. She decided we need to stop and check out the vendors, which is totally fine with me. Who knows, maybe we'll find something fun. So come with us. Well, just as we got inside the entry here, we could tell immediately that this was more of a farmer's market. But there's a big turnout today, and you can tell it's a pretty popular thing to get out and do. You can buy pretty much everything under the sun here. They even did have some food vendors on the other side here, where we went ahead and bought some barbecued pork. Wanted to try it out. Pork on a stick. And it tasted great. So it was kind of fun to stop here.
Well, we're getting close to the pier where we're gonna park. This is Huntington Beach. Look at those waves.
We're about 13 miles from where we're staying in Long Beach, so I want to say it was about a 25-minute drive for us to get down here, but this is kind of a family favorite. This is where we love to come hang out in the waves. They'll have big surf contests here, and it's a really nice area. All right, everybody. Well, we made it to Huntington Beach, and we are going to go find us a place to have some lunch, and then we are going to rotate around to here so you can see that beautiful ocean back there with the waves crashing, and we're going to go hang out back there. So we'll bring you along and show you some of the fun that we're going to have. All right, everybody, it's a beautiful day here. Big waves. In fact, right back here, they're hosting a surf contest, but it is a busy day out here at the beach. You can see all the people. It's really cool. A lot of fun to be had out here. I'm gonna go walk up to the beach and check out those waves and let you guys check it out. The beach seemed especially nice today. You know, this is the second time I believe we visited this beach during August, and it just seems that the waves are fantastic during this time of year. And of course, they're hosting surf contests, so it must be pretty good. But a lot of people came out. They're not all here for the surf contest. You can see there's a lot of families up and down the beach, all ages out there enjoying the waves. It was a lot of fun. All right, everybody, here we are. We're out here enjoying some sun and fun. Woo! This water's a little bit cold, but we're gonna get in and have some fun.
Here comes Jay. got him in the water this time. Even got out the bodyboard. It was a lot of fun.
We're just hanging out, enjoying the beach and the sun. We're in the shade right now, but we'll get in the water again in a bit. And hopefully you guys are having as good a day as we are. We'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning, everybody. It's day 4, and we're gonna get up early, go get some breakfast, and then Susie here has a fun day planned for us.
It's gonna be a really fun day.
Well, we decided to make a stop over at Cabrillo Beach, and we're gonna go check out the tide pools. It's a beautiful day again, and just a slight breeze, and it feels great out here, so come with us. It's a nice short walk along this pathway over to where the tide pools are supposed to be. This beach is obviously not one that's for like family friendly. It's really rocky and doesn't have any big waves.
Well, unfortunately, we got here near high tide instead of low tide, but it's still very beautiful just to see. Another little part, or Cabrillo Beach in San Pedro.
I decided I'd walk out on this retaining wall here and get some good footage, but Mother Nature decided differently. Yeah. Holy cow, this tide's coming in.
We're just hitting the freeway,
In
heading back.
4.2 miles, exit 1 east toward downtown.
This freeway is crazy. Look how high above the water it is. It's like a roller coaster. Makes me nervous. Good thing Jason's never nervous. Ay, ay, ay. Now we're going down the hill. I don't know if you can see it, it's a little far off, but look at the next part of the freeway. It's gonna go up really high. I'll film when we get a little closer. OMG. Look at this freeway. Oh. Talk about anxiety for me. Oh my gosh. Didn't know we were on this roller coaster ride to San Pedro. Ay, ay, ay. Check this out. Oh my gosh. We're going really far up.
Pretty good incline too.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. These giant cables.
Yeah.
Part of the support of the bridge. It's pretty cool.
If I can get any footage off the side here.
Use
See
the
how
right
steep
lane to
it
take
goes
exit 1 toward
going
downtown.
down.
Need to go to the right.
It's a
complexity. Hi everybody. So here we are, day 4, and we're gonna start the activities I had planned. Going down to San Pedro was just decided to wake up and go do that. But anyway, I have booked us a glass bottom boat cruise. Be able to look at the underlife through the bottom of the boat, I suppose, and be about an hour. Pretty reasonable price, so this should be fun. Come along.
You know how to play it? Hang on. Sue.
This boat ride was pretty fun. It was nice and relaxing mostly. It was about an hour and a half round trip. And we made our way out to one of the breakwalls, which is about 3 nautical miles out. And that's where we stopped and found all these fish. The boat tour provided fish food that everybody could drop in through these little tunnels and kind of keep the fish swarming around the underside of that boat so you could see them. And it was kind of fun. It was cool to see them, you know, up close and right underneath us. But mostly it was just a nice, relaxing boat ride, just to chill, spend time together.
Hi everybody. Well, we are here. I booked Jay and I a romantic 1-hour gondola ride, and it's going to be a fun experience. So hopefully he likes it.
Little do you guys know, it's our 31-year anniversary. So that's why she's been planning all these little surprises, just little getaways for us to build some more memories. We have 31 years and we're just going to keep adding to them. So we're going to bring you guys along. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some of this. Beautiful scenery here, by the way. So
yeah, we're here in Naples, so we're going to be going down the canals or whatever. So
little gondola ride.
Yeah, should be
so
nice.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Utah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Perfect place for anniversary, huh? This place is... All right. Wonderful. All right.
Cheers to us, 31 years. Beautiful.
This boat ride was pretty fun. Nice and relaxing right down this narrow canal that goes kind of between this island and through these homes. Very high-end homes, between $4 and $5 million homes here. We saw the very first one that was ever built on the island. And that one right there was built and owned by a professional surfer. And so it's pretty cool to see it. After that nice relaxing gondola ride, we decided to stop in and try out this new fancy food spot. It's kind of a trendy upscale place known for their fancy breads and pastries, and they have some pretty neat soups as well.
Table. All right, fine. Look, we're going to be eating good in the neighborhood again. Yes, thank you. I was like, how do you find people? You just... All right, about ready to dig into this corn poblano pepper soup of some sort, served in a bread bowl, and I got myself a nice coffee latte. They got a croissant, ham cheese. Look, those look like banana chips.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Instead
is.
of potato chips, banana chips.
Yeah,
looks good.
be yummy. Let's try it out.
All right, guys, we're on our last stop for the night. I booked us a nice dinner adventure, the Pirates Dinner Adventure. So we've done to the medieval times before, but we've never done the Pirates, so I figured this might be fun to check out.
Right up there.
Go have our nice 3-4 course meal and take in the dinner theater. Come along.
All right. The Pirates Dinner Adventure is an interactive show located in Buena Park, California. The show features acrobatics, sword fighting, and special effects, all set aboard an 18th century Spanish galleon anchored in a 250,000-gallon tank.
We're in the yellow section, so we'll be cheering for the yellow pirate, probably. All right, here we go. See what's in here, huh?
If you arrive early, you can enjoy some appetizers and visit the souvenir shop. The main event unfolds on a large, beautiful pirate ship. The actors perform stunts, engage in sword fights, and tell a classic tale of good versus evil. Guests are seated in surrounding ships, creating an in-the-round experience. A key highlight is the high level of audience interaction. Up to 150 guests could be invited on board of the old pirate ship to help participate in the following act. A multi-course meal is served during the show with options like roasted chicken, pork loin, and vegetarian dishes. There are also desserts, unlimited soft drinks, and alcoholic beverages available. Some of the highlights are their great views from all seating areas, the talented cast performing breathtaking stunts and swordplay, engaging storyline with a blend of comedy, romance, action, and adventure. There's also opportunities for audience participation, especially children. All right, everybody. Well, this wraps it up for us. 4 days away. It was so nice to relax and get away together. Thanks for coming along on this journey with us. Hopefully you weren't too bored and hopefully you enjoyed some of the footage. If you have questions about some of the places we went or how to get there or what it cost and we weren't super clear on what we've shared with you already, please put some comments in there and we'll reply back to you. And if you guys want to get away, this is a good, cheap getaway and a lot of fun adventures to go on right here locally, right in Long Beach. Everything's really close by and good prices. There's some great places for food. It's a good time. So thanks again, and we're wrapping it up. We'll see you on the next one.